been it from the start. Inside my corner, yeah. When it gets cold and dark, you make it warmer. 'Cause you are on my mind, all of my days and every single night, single night. There ain't no way to get you off my mind, off my mind. Without you, I just can't breathe. You never get away. 'Cause you are on my mind, all of my days and every single night, single night. There ain't no way to get you off my mind, off my mind. Without you, I just can't breathe. You never get away from me. 'Cause you are on my mind, on my mind. 'Cause you are on my mind, on my mind. 'Cause you are on my mind, on my mind. 'Cause you are on my mind, on my mind. You've been there from the start. Inside my corner. When it gets cold and dark, you make it warmer. 'Cause you are on my mind, on my mind. All of my days and every single night, single night. There ain't no way to get you off my mind, off my mind. Without you, I just can't breathe. You'll never get away from me.
Welcome to the sportiest stream, welcome to the best night of Rocket League action you could ever hope for if you're an NTX Esports fan and 1v1 fan in general. I'm SportyFC and you're joining us here for the NTX Flex 1v1 tournament. $50 on the line for whoever can win this tournament. It's all 1v1 action, the best that you could ask for will win, and we're starting in the upper semi-finals. It is DappDapp versus tufyo to be our first series of the night. That match will be taking place in just a few minutes. While that's happening on the other side of the upper semi-finals, it's Zini and Nawafy. We'll be here streaming upper semi-finals, upper finals, lower finals, and grand finals to follow. So, just about ready to get things underway here. But here we go. Things are only moments away from getting started. Silent but deadly, you better believe it is. Still, but this is not Team Silence that we're streaming for right now. This is NTX Esports. Different org, still great people. We'll hopefully get things started in just a moment or two. As here we go, everybody's in. Our upper semifinals can begin. This is a best of 5 matchup. DappDapp's on the blue, tufyo on the orange. And here we go, we'll get things started. Reminder that for upper semifinals and upper finals, these are both best of 5s. In fact, the grand finals also a best of 5 as well. But all these players are thinking about is winning this event. DappDapp having just come off a pretty impressive win over Prozac in the winners quarterfinals. A Prozac who's been apparently peaking today, according to everybody else that's been watching. I definitely know Prozac for their little 1v1 ability, at least in terms of freestyling, but tufyo himself a bit of a 3v3 player, more of a 3v3 player from my experience for NTX Esports. Still, that won't be too surprising to see them make it as far as they have so far, and probably even further if they can keep performing as well as they have. These players at least having gone through only best of 3s thus far. This will be a nice breath of fresh air for them. tufyo, though, looking to make it 2-0, almost hitting the open net off the kickoff. One thing that people have mentioned that DappDapp's pretty good at is those adaptations. He's done it here as well. And that is the answer against tufyo, and a quick one at that. Not looking to waste any time. And people mentioned that one of the things that DappDapp's done so good has been adapting today, as especially in the match against Prozac, losing early on. I think they got destroyed in game 1. Able to come back, take that matchup in a best of 3. tufyo, though, not looking to let things hold a chance. They're looking to really overwhelm them here. DappDapp got bumped, though. Will be able to recover, but not fast enough. That's an easy one for tufyo. Will make it a 2-1 scoreline. DappDapp getting bumped along the way. That was something they definitely liked doing against Prozac. They had a ton of bumps late in that series. Game 4 especially, definitely doing all they could to sort of annoy Prozac. Prozac, who apparently has been very annoying to play with against today. They're in the lower bracket, though. Wouldn't be too surprised to see them make a big run there. Again, while this match is running, on the other side of the bracket is Zini and Nawafy. Nawafy I know pretty well. He's ever since he was on 135 Esports, back on 135 Night. He's a consistent one-for-one player as well. He was a real threat when he signed up for this event, so I was surprised to see him make it as far as he is. Zini, though, a bit under the radar. I don't know him that well, but he's number 1 seed. Apparently, he's a heavy 1v1 player. Not be too surprised to see him make it far. According to a lot of players, it's not too surprised to see him make it this far. In fact, it was expected that he'd make it into contention for the winners' finals. Of course, we'll get updates with that match as it happens. Right now, tied game. tufyo with a flip reset. Will go for the fake on DappDapp, unable to slide that one under them. Have room to work with so far. But DappDapp, oh, it's a great move and a great fake! Oh, DappDapp! Well, I don't find it too surprising to see them do this. Little fake under tufyo. That's a scary sign here. That's the scary part about these players with how fast they're playing. They can absolutely slow it down. Definitely one of the signs that makes a really good one-for-one player great is the ability to change that pace of play instantly. It's so tough to do because you want to play faster, but oftentimes the best one-for-one players aren't even the fastest. The ones that know how to control the pace of play. After doing a good job there at slowing things down when tufyo least expected, and now they'll have another chance to work. Air dribble bump in two, and they'll connect. That's a 4-2 scoreline. Well, you knew it was going to be an air dribble bump as soon as he went up for such a direct line of challenge. Any player who goes that direct onto the net like that, where their car is about perpendicular to the goal line, that's almost certainly going to be an air dribble bump. If you're going for anything else, you want a bit more of an angle. With an air dribble bump, you want to be straight on. You want to cut down the angle that your opponent has to work with. DappDapp, not really too afraid to make it obvious here as a flip reset attempt will go nowhere. Maybe a little overconfident for DappDapp. We'll chill things out a little bit more here. It's 4-3. And an answer back, so this one stays rather close to fake kickoff for DappDapp. From what I heard about them, talking with them before this series, they talked a lot about how Prozac was doing about a fake kickoff every time they could. They'll be very fortunate that somehow didn't go in. DappDapp, though, will not recover. tufyo will take that one. A complete fumble of the ball from tufyo. Or, sorry, from DappDapp. tufyo having no problem taking full advantage of it. DappDapp, tufyo tied once again, this time at 4 goals each. Another fake from DappDapp! Oh, he's done it again! That one was even more convincing, I think, against tufyo. I even thought he was going for the flip reset here. I thought he was going to go for a little dribble at the end of it. Oftentimes when players go for flip resets, especially flip resets high up above the crossbar, they usually try to air dribble afterwards. Get a little extra touch at the end of it, save that flip to where it's unsavable. That's why you have to challenge early on a lot of flip resets, but DappDapp, that was a deceptive flip reset too. A good job at recognizing where tufyo was challenging that they were going early. Now another air dribble bump to play. This one will be saved. A bit too slow from DappDapp. Also a little bit too much of an angle given. They weren't nearly as effective as they were for the first time. That's why that one gets blocked. This one, though, will not. tufyo doesn't have the boost, and DappDapp will make it a 2-goal difference once more. staying in the lead as things stand. A good showing for DappDapp so far this game. Again, they've done a good job at letting their 1v1 ability speak. Again, one of the weaknesses for tufyo here is the fact that he doesn't play a lot of 1v1s in general. He's a good 1v1 player. He isn't really known for his 1v1 ability. DappDapp, I know, does play 1v1s at times, so you would think that he'd be a little bit more warmed up into this matchup, as now up the ceiling. Didn't get the perfect carry, but he does still have the extra touch. He'll have to recover quickly, though, and avoid the bump as well. tufyo looking like he wanted to take a piece of DappDapp there. Flicked up. Oh, it's a great flick. It's just off the crossbar. tufyo will see it go wide, and now he can go his own way. Long shot. DappDapp missed the boost. Oh, he missed the boost. That would have been safe had he had it. Yeah, he was so worried about the fact that that shot could come in at any point, he didn't go for boost. I don't blame his decision. I thought he missed it initially, but he definitely was just going to try to play the front of his net. He read tufyo there, but still couldn't get back in time. Now they'll go again. Flip reset. This one's delayed, and tufyo will do well to stay near it. Time not falling for the same fake twice. As now they'll go for a flip reset, a little carry as well. DappDapp will be able to get there, and now room to work with. I would expect another flip reset at the end of this. There will be. That one, though, wasn't made, and everybody saw it. tufyo now with a chance to score. DappDapp in his own net as well. Low boost. In fact, he's got almost nothing. He'll get that save, though. A terrible shot for tufyo. I really needed to just slow things down. Really forced DappDapp to use boost. Scoring that position shouldn't be the first priority. It should be just forcing DappDapp in the net again and again until you see a good opening. Bad offensive play for tufyo, and DappDapp the other way will make them pay for it with an air dribble bump. DappDapp is, I mean, if you haven't noticed any sort of adaptations from DappDapp, one of the things that they definitely changed, at least with the air dribble bumps, has been the fact that their first two were quite high up. Oh, it's a great pinch from tufyo. Well, forget about the adaptations. That was a beautiful pinch for tufyo, and DappDapp missing the first wave dash. I don't think it would have made a huge difference to begin with, but they weren't going to get back to that, especially not with the failed first wave dash up the side wall. Great play from tufyo. 23 seconds to go. It's only a 1-goal difference here. DappDapp will almost certainly try to place it for time at this point. Oh no, they're just going to play it for the goal instead. That shot was beautiful. A risk, though, for DappDapp to do that. I think a lot of players in this position would opt to go to their own back half of the field. Slow things down, take control. DappDapp going for net, though. It was a risk. If that gets saved, they've just given tufyo a good amount of time to work with and an offensive chance. Still not going to be decided. It's a kickoff goal for tufyo. Oh, things have just gotten a little bit more interesting here with 11 seconds to go. Let's see, what kind of kickoff plan does tufyo have? One that they'll win, though. And with a play to work with, too. It's a beautiful bounce off the side wall. tufyo with one last chance. Reset on. It's saved away. You'll need to keep this one up a little bit longer. Maybe a second effort is in tow. Flip reset. Denied. That will end game one right there. DappDapp will start the series in their favor. An 8-7 scoreline. Well, they've definitely had to make some adaptations. It's a strong start for DappDapp. Game one ends just like that, but game two not too far behind for DappDapp, though. And for tufyo, this is a best of 5, so they're not on match point just yet. They'll still need 2 more wins. These matches get a whole lot tougher and a whole lot longer at this point. Going to game 2 here. As we'll get started again in game 2. So I have to remind the players that it is best of 5, so there's still a good amount of time to recover if you're tufyo. You can lose another game and still come back in this. I'm sure they will appreciate not having to do that, though. As a little in and out save for DappDapp. You almost missed it. It was a bit obvious, though. tufyo actually went for the low shot there. It was the right decision. Just couldn't get it low enough. Their dribble was so high up, it was going to be tough to begin with. And now they got to get a play up here. A bit of a pump fake for tufyo. DappDapp. Oh, how did DappDapp take the boost there? How on earth did DappDapp take that boost? They should be able to score from here. Oh, and they will. Little play up the back wall. Double tap. DappDapp makes it work. I have no clue how they stole that boost from tufyo, though. tufyo looked like they had the better angle on that. No clue how they got that, but they do. And it's goal 1 of game 2, just like that for not for tufyo, for DappDapp. The flip reset. Oh, you can already tell the high challenge for tufyo, and DappDapp actually looking to call his bluff there. Well, there was no bluffing that from tufyo. They really meant to challenge high. And they'll hit the bullseye with an answer. DappDapp was expecting tufyo to bluff the high challenge. That's why they actually went for it. And, well, as soon as they realized tufyo wasn't lying, there was no real way of recovering out of that one without at least a 50 at best. And for DappDapp, they got it, but not enough of it. How close game 1 was, game 2 I think could very easily fall the same way. DappDapp trying to go for another flip reset. That went a lot earlier as well. Too early, though. tufyo had more than enough time to get back up to it, and now they'll go the way. No flip reset there, though. DappDapp with a clear. Is that on target? Not quite. It's still gonna go in. tufyo was looking to strong-arm DappDapp out of the way, but he, I think, overran him there. He might have expected DappDapp to try to outpace him here. Just didn't get the bump he wanted. He flips into DappDapp there. I think he gets a better bump on him, and he probably pushes him out of the way. He gets the boost in the corner as well. More importantly, though, he at least presents a goal. Instead, it goes through. DappDapp able to push past tufyo. And now it's his lead again. tufyo with another flip reset. We haven't seen a lot of plays other than flip resets for tufyo on offense. They really like going for them. A lot of the goals have come more so the fact that DappDapp, the way that they're mixing their offensive chances, will be willing to make more mistakes. That's been a major way of the tufyo's been able to get goals. Oh, so he does get a demo here. He's not going to be able to score from this play, but he will at least have the next chance. Great shot. Oh my goodness, what a smart play from tufyo. Well, he was asking the question if DappDapp was awake. Clearly he was not. Oh, and he was just off the wave dash too. He had no chance of recovering. I don't know if that was what made tufyo decide to go for the shot. There was that extra wave dash. If they saw it, that is a beautifully brilliant call. DappDapp. Oh my goodness, wait a second. tufyo! Oh, what happened? Oh no. That is a bad time to give up a goal like that. Oh man, they must have thought DappDapp was going for the boost. Either that or they just missed it. It's a bad time to flip like that as a big miss. DappDapp stays in the lead, and if they can get a 2-goal lead again, boy, things are going to look good for DappDapp. 2-goal lead seems to be where they really start to calm things down, and they'll get it here! Beautiful, as that's for the right side. It is DappDapp once again. Able to pierce the net of tufyo. Only 2 minutes in this game, but expectations that we're going to see at least a little bit more than just that. Oh, tufyo's going to score here, surely. Oh, they don't have the boost. They were not ready. They hesitated. They couldn't get the shot. Had they gone a little earlier, that is surely a third goal right there. DappDapp left it wide open, and now, oh, it's gone in. tufyo with a bit of an own goal. It's a tough save, admittedly. They hit into their own net. That's going to really hurt. Especially after that great offensive chance, or what would have been a great offensive chance, had they recognized it. A flip reset. Love that delay! Oh, it's well played from tufyo. Albeit watching this one again. He got just enough on it. They've been going for that all series, though, tufyo. My worry is that it's becoming a bit too predictable. DappDapp's recognizing that because tufyo's going for this flip reset so often, all you need to really do is prepare yourself for that flip reset as, oh, that's going to go in for tufyo, surely. They will. It's an open net, and one that DappDapp wasn't ready to cover. What really hurt DappDapp there was the standstill positioning. Didn't move. That often means that if you do get beat, you don't have recovery, and now they missed an open net. It is 5-5, and tufyo will be more than happy to take it. As I said, a lot of their goals this series has come from DappDapp overcommitting. Because now they got bumped out. They're not going to have a chance to go for this. It's going to be a 6-5 scoreline. DappDapp missed the boost. If they don't get boost there, they lose the ball. They really needed that boost in that position. If you don't get it, you're in a terrible position. The best thing they could have done there would have been pop the ball up, try to slow down tufyo as much as possible. That's not easy to do, and now tufyo might have another. It's on target. It is just off the post. DappDapp got back to it in time. That boost is not going to spawn fast enough for tufyo, so they'll go back to their own half of the field. A boost for both players. On tufyo, oh my goodness, that is a complete failure, and they just barely got back. An absolute catastrophe in the midfield. tufyo, that could have been about as easy as a goal as they could have gotten. Oh, DappDapp, oh, what a dunk. They totally, again, what's one thing DappDapp's so good at is they're so good at mixing things up this series. This is a new one from them, a dunk in the midfield. Usually by this point in game 2, it's sort of tough to mix things up, to find new offensive chances. That was a new one for them. Credit where it's due. Again, very tough to do that at this point in the series. As tufyo's missed the boost. I don't think DappDapp realizes, though. Had they realized, they would have absolutely gone there. Must have thought tufyo had the ball, though. So I had the boost. Would have gone to the ball and beat him. He'll be saved, though. A great defensive pushing, and now he's going to look to cut his ankles. He won't get the shot on target, but he at least keep the ball. Face the corner. tufyo's going to get to it. Bad recovery, though, means it's another chance for DappDapp. With the game as close as it is, he cannot be willing to take too many risks. 1 minute left. Oh, and he didn't get back fast enough. tufyo to take the lead. DappDapp. I didn't mind that first flick, but I did mind the lack of urgency to get back to defense. We need another goal here. There's still more than enough time to do it. And oh man, well, he's found it. He took the corner boost. tufyo just couldn't. He had to go. Not really many options here. If he waits, DappDapp has proven he can score from that position and easily. A lot of options for tufyo. Again, another very close battle. As that's another play under the blue net. DappDapp, he's got to be careful here. He doesn't have a whole lot of boost to work with. In fact, he's got to stay in net here to get another save. He will. And that shot from tufyo, would have liked to see him slow it down. I understand being on low boost, it's a bit of a tough position to be in to slow things down and play that way, but he would have benefited. Oh my goodness, DappDapp. He will take the lead. As he went for a little pogo play. It wasn't beautiful, but it definitely did enough to fool tufyo and make him hesitate a little bit more. Again, every time DappDapp goes on offense, he seems to do something new. And every time he does something new, tufyo is forced to sort of second guess himself. He has to delay his defense because he can't predict what DappDapp's doing. Why DappDapp's able to really play so well. Clearly, he's able to just do whatever he wants, and it seems to work. tufyo doesn't seem to have that kind of creativity in DappDapp right now, looking for another. Oh, he just fooled himself! Oh, he gave it away! Oh, I don't know if his confidence got the better of him here. He had to know tufyo was going to challenge early, though. There just wasn't enough time for tufyo to play that defensive. Oh my goodness, DappDapp, if he loses this game, it's all going to come back to that goal. Oh my goodness, what a terrible challenge. And now, tied at 8, it's overtime. DappDapp will not get a chance. He even won the kickoff. This could be a 2-0 series lead for DappDapp. Or tufyo able to regain, and they'll go to the back wall first. DappDapp gets the ball. And a little bit of boost to work with as well. tufyo slowing him down, but that's gonna play up in the air. DappDapp, what's he got in store? It's a straight shot! Oh, it's perfectly called! An early strike for DappDapp fools tufyo's defense. He caught him out of the net, and he takes game 2 just like that. One win away from the grand finals, the winners finals is DappDapp. And I mean, the kind of creativity that this guy has, it is unbelievable, the kind of stuff he's doing right now, and the fact that he's able to switch it up so convincingly. I think we are getting confirmation, by the way, that Nawafy may have just won their winner semifinals against Zini 3-1. If that's the case, Nawafy will be in the winners finals next against the winner of this series. As things stand, DappDapp only needs one more win. Hey, things are looking pretty good for DappDapp in this series. We'll join right back in. But so far, it's been 2 straight games of 1-goal differences. Clearly looking to make it his time to shine, and would be a very quick series against a tufyo who, again, is, I said, is not surprising to me to make it this far in the tournament. That though, the other half of the winners finals. Reminder that the only player that gets money today is the winner. So. Win every match you can. Just making the winners finals isn't enough to guarantee anything. As for the advantage you get out if you win the winners finals, get a game advantage in that grand finals. Grand finals is the best of 5. A game advantage is huge for a series like that. Needing to win 2 games, that's a huge advantage. A lot of players can win 2 games without the opponents really able to fully adapt. Here for DappDapp, already 2 games up against tufyo. And momentum can really carry you through those kind of games, so managed to take that winners finals game. Of course, for DappDapp, they can't think about that yet. They've got to get an answer, and of course, they can win the series here. tufyo looking to make a reverse sweep happen. Could get a 2-0 lead from this. Will miss it completely. Fortunately, DappDapp was fully expecting tufyo to get that second touch. Chase him down, but not get the demo. DappDapp overcommits. And tufyo looking to make quite the rebound. 2 goals up in just about 64 seconds. A better start for tufyo, that's for certain. All they'll be looking to do is continue that for a little bit longer. tufyo, again, it's just off the line by DappDapp. DappDapp has been on the stream before. First time he showed up, and in fact, I think really the only times we've seen DappDapp before was part of the Rocket League Splash series back when he first competed there. That was the first time I got to see DappDapp. Oh my goodness, what a shot! I didn't even see tufyo. And neither did DappDapp, clearly. They never challenged. Where was tufyo on that play? Oh, there they are. Just flying from the ceiling. No one saw them. And it's 3-0 here. Benefit of a best of 5. We've got more than enough time to be able to recover in this thing. As here goes tufyo. DappDapp's gotta wait. They'll take the initial challenge and right to their own back corner. Up they go. 3 minutes and counting. DappDapp. The bump! Oh, he went a little bit too early, and it should be another goal for tufyo. It will be. Oh, he missed it! He hit the post! Oh, it still goes in on the follow. Oh, that was a little scary for tufyo. But it's 4-0, and man, DappDapp struggling to find the net here. Their creativity in the first 2 games has been great, but I'm sure they'll be asking where did it all fall off. You know just how good this, their opponent is. As there's an answer, DappDapp will have their first of the game. Good amount of work as well to get this far, but they will do it. Still, though, this is a concerningly slow amount of time to get these goals. Here goes DappDapp. Another one in an open net. The comeback may be possible. As he only needs 2 more, and you know what? Now he only needs 1 more. It's a kickoff goal. Wait a moment, DappDapp. For the halfway point of this game, was looking like he might be out of it. Oh, he's far from. 1 more win needed to make it to the winners' finals. Here he goes again. High dribble, high flick. tufyo able to meet him halfway. DappDapp will look to take the ball with him. He will not have that chance. He'll have to take the boost instead. Off his own back wall. tufyo. That's also high, and oh, he got faked. DappDapp was going for the block, and tufyo saw it. He was looking for the dunk as well. That's why he went so slow for that. tufyo. I don't know if he went for that just because he wanted to go for 50-50, or he saw DappDapp slow down and faked him out. Well, it ended up being a fake. I don't know if that was what he was going for. I think he was just going for a defensive 50-50. Either way, it works. Whatever his plan was. Again, down by 2. He'll go for a fake of his own. This one in the goal, but his answer is just a little too late and total clear. Depp again trying to chase him down. Doesn't have boost because of this though. He neglected go for the pads, and now he's really going to pay for it. tufyo with a little double tap to end things out. Little boost for DappDapp, definitely going all in on that corner boost. Definitely at times gone all in on plays that he really shouldn't be. Credit to him, he's got some great confidence, but part of your knowledge in one needs to be knowing when you can and cannot go for things. As DappDapp should know not to go for that boost. He'll be fortunate it's wide. Minute to go in this one. DappDapp. Kept up by tufyo. tufyo will win the challenge. A bit of a time to fake it, but again, it does go wide. A little bit of inaccuracy for tufyo has definitely kept DappDapp in this thing for now. Here he goes, another chance. Oh, what a great save for DappDapp, who really had to cover as many options as he could there. He was so far back. He'll get the goal on the way back. Still a lot of time to make the comeback happen for DappDapp. He's been behind for just about the entirety of this whole game. 2 goals needed in the span of 3/4 of a minute. Not gonna help him though. That is a complete giveaway. And tufyo never was too concerned. Here, the way that things are moving, should be able to at least secure Game 3, keep the series going. DappDapp is gonna go for sealing himself. He'll get the shot too. I can't believe he actually found that. Not like he really had many options. He's so low on time. He has to go for those kind of plays. It's a little extra touch at the end of it to beat tufyo. He's got less than 30 seconds. He's got to start working quickly here. Time will not save him anymore. Oh, and a great challenge to tufyo. Saw that play completely. DappDapp will go back. He loses the challenge though, and here goes tufyo, just gonna waste some time here. Up the back wall. DappDapp has to go. He won't take the challenge. That will end this game right there. tufyo stays alive for another game. This series continues. Well, great job from tufyo to get that early lead and really hold on to it. DappDapp had a couple comeback chances in that series. So in Game 3, but he has not taken the series just yet. Reminder that I believe against Nawafy, who's waiting in the upper finals. Yeah, it is. Again, we have confirmed. It is a 3-1 win against Zini. We'll go into game 3 here. tufyo have re-entered. And a reminder, DappDapp can still take the series here, but tufyo clearly proving it's going to be a lot tougher than maybe it was at the beginning of the matchup. That early lead really helped tufyo, at least for last game. Putting DappDapp behind early, specifically behind, I think, 3 goals early was great for him, and now he's going to put him behind by 1 early here. Oh, he missed his shot. He shot right at DappDapp, and a follow-up. Oh, he's faked him. DappDapp, I think, was more panicked about the fact that tufyo could have shot that than the fact that tufyo didn't have enough boost to even go for this. tufyo really didn't have enough boost that he could realistically commit all into that and expect it to go well for him. DappDapp forgot about that, and I think had he thought about that, I don't think he would have been nearly as panicked. Early lead for tufyo once more. DappDapp at this point has got to make sure he doesn't take nearly as long as he did last game to take some goals. He only got his offense started halfway through the game. But that amount of time without a goal is going to really hurt in the long run. Here's a flick reset attempt, so that is easily kept away, and DappDapp should and would and will tie it. Only a minute's gone by. DappDapp will look to slow things down just a little bit more. 4 minutes and counting. Now he's going for the fake. He's definitely juked him. And he finds a perfect shot to the top right corner as well. That little cut-in fake right there. That's what makes tufyo jump. Because tufyo jumps, DappDapp knows exactly what he's covering. As he'll get another one off the kickoff. It's 3-1 for DappDapp. What was an early lead for tufyo, DappDapp has definitely taken over. He'll take his time now on the field, beaten out by tufyo though. It's an overcommit for DappDapp. He's had a couple of those. He's had a ton of those, actually. DappDapp's way more willing to commit for chances on offense than tufyo seems to be. Doesn't mean, again, that it's a risk he's willing to take, obviously. He's done it so many times, and it's worked more times than it hasn't. Of course, with that risk comes giving up open nets like that. DappDapp, though, oh my goodness, what a beautiful dribble. It is very kind of reminiscent of what we saw win the overtime in Game 2. A rather quick pace of speed that tufyo wasn't ready for to the back corner, and well, he got a piece of it, he didn't get enough of it. Done well to recover. Yeah, now he's looking to really keep his lead as a fake kickoff, and well, tufyo's not going to be happy with that. DappDapp's been way more willing to do that than tufyo has, and every time DappDapp has gone for it, I don't think tufyo's been exactly happy about it. The other way, tufyo. Oh, he missed it! DappDapp can't score, though. He's actually going to go for a quick shot, though. He's got an angle, too. It's enough as well! I didn't think he had a chance to turn that around and score on tufyo fast enough. tufyo had full boost. He was turning pretty quickly as well. DappDapp just barely beat him. Hello there in chat. That Nixie? Come in. You're doing well. This is the NTX Esports Flex 1v1. We're in the winners semifinals here with DappDapp versus tufyo. Winner of this will take on Nawafy in the winners finals. DappDapp will slow things down. got room to work as well. Up he goes. Looking for the bump on him. He does not really get the bump, but he does enough to force tufyo out. Yeah, tufyo is really not happy about how this game is going. This is DappDapp territory right now. He got a piece of tufyo. He didn't get a lot of him, but more importantly, he forced tufyo out of the way. You can always rely on an air dribble bump. In a lot of situations to work. Tufyo is really not gone for them. DappDapp has been willing to. Now a chance to score. DappDapp's going to take his time, though. The game's still left, and at this point, he's just looking to put this thing out of reach for tufyo. Still a lot of time, so it's not really about playing carefully at this point. It's about getting more goals, keeping that same intensity. Tufyo's going to get a goal here. He does do well to beat DappDapp, who was all the way to his own back wall. A lot of room given to tufyo. Too much room, evidently. But it's a kickoff goal. It's going to be an immediate answer. tufyo's not going to get back in time. Well, that will definitely hurt. The worst thing you could have asked for tufyo there is a kickoff goal against you. DappDapp's up by 4. Well, not enough to take this series. It is quite a nice advantage this far into Game 4. And all he needs to do is just make sure he plays his way, doesn't give up anything for free against tufyo. Really, I think just, again, maybe even eventually slow things down. Isn't doing it yet, but I'm surprised we see DappDapp start to really play a slower game against tufyo here, intentionally letting time tick off the clock. It's about the time where you would start to expect players to start to do that here with a minute and a half left. We'll go to net here. Early challenge. We'll give tufyo that corner boost, but he's still got more than enough himself. Challenge from tufyo is not going to help him out either. DappDapp is going to make it a 5-goal difference. And there goes tufyo. That'll end it. 8-3. That'll mark the end of the series right there. 3-1. Let's end the game like that. The GG is thrown in chat from tufyo. That'll end it. DappDapp with a 3-1 series victory. Well, he's going to take on Nawafy next in the upper finals. I'm sure it'll be exciting. But for us here, at least, we're going to take well, we'll take a short break soon, but for now, again, just a little reminder of what's happening. Lower bracket is ongoing. Jaxx is going to be playing against... Well, Jaxx just beat Zini. They could be taking against Zevin or tufyo in the losers semi-finals. We're not going to be streaming that match. We will be streaming lower finals, though. For us, it's Nawafy versus DappDapp. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have more action for you here. And the winners finals, another best of 5. So, again, we'll quickly get things set up here. Nawafy and DappDapp on stream next. We'll go to the break. We'll be back soon. The winners finals is up next.
My golden girl, it's time for you to fly. You gave it all, hoping to see me smile. I took you in, I never gave you back. Look at me with my head in the clouds. Don't touch the sky and go where you can go. You'll feel the sun, you'll see the earth below. This is your right, you've earned the greatest joy. Look at you with your head in the clouds. Wheels up,
be the one to make it automatic. So fast, get out of my way. A million miles an hour and I ain't gonna change. I won't stop, so where you gonna play? Look what you started, look what you started. Oh yeah. Look what you started, look what you started. Oh yeah.
Welcome back to the Sportiest stream. Hopefully, you all are doing well. This is again still the NTX Esports Flex 1v1. We've had a bit of a long delay here getting things set up for our winners finals, but it will be DappDapp versus Nawafy. Once we get things going, well, that's happening. The loser of this match will be in the lower finals to take on either tufyo or Jaxx, who are playing the lower semifinals. An exciting time, an exciting series here. Will be another best of 5. The finals though is a best of 3. It's a short match. That lower finals best of 3. We'll have to wait a little bit longer for that, but as soon as we get confirmation on that series, we should be good to go. But we are having some slight delays here. Once we get everything sorted out, we will be getting things going. Again, we'll hopefully get things started in a moment for this series. But again, it will be another best of 5, and as soon as we get everybody's confirmation they're here, be ready to get going. Again, it'll take a few minutes. Hopefully, we'll get a win for Nawafy and DappDapp, though. We didn't see Nawafy's side of the bracket, but he did just have a 3-1 win over Zini. Pretty impressive victory there. Zini being one of the top players here. Before that, they've taken down Fade. They've taken on Jaxx, who's in the lower semifinals right now. Nawafy's had a pretty good time so far. As for Jaxx, they're lowers. tufyo's also in lowers. That's the player that just lost to DappDapp. Zini and... Oh, actually, Jaxx got his wins over Ness in Zini. tufyo got his win over 7. We're here to hopefully get this series going. We won't be missing it, that's for sure, I promise. A little bit longer, hopefully. Everybody to be back. I know for a fact that Nawafy, I think, is eating right now. He's having dinner, so that's where the delay's coming from. Is actually, I think it's from Nawafy. He'll be back any moment here to... He's going again. Looking forward to what will be probably another great series. But, again, Winners Finals only moments away. Nawafy himself, we haven't seen him in a very long time. Again, I've known him since his time on 135 Esports as 100 Nights. Since then, he's actually gotten better. He's gotten a lot better since then. I mean, at that point, he was, low B rank. He's now, I think, he might actually be A rank now. I think he's A rank now. Super incredibly impressive player. He's an incredibly impressive player. He's done some really good things as well. So, look at him here in just a moment to take on DappDapp, which will be, again, a great Winners Finals. I won't say this is too surprising to see these two in the Winners Finals, though. It's kind of expected. What'll be interesting is who we see play in the lower finals, because it could be a rematch with Nawafy and Jaxx, or it could be a rematch of tufyo and DappDapp. Prediction poll is, I think, no, it's just closed. So hopefully you can get your. Actually, let me open up the prediction poll again for all of you. You guys can get your predictions on who you think will take this one, Nawafy or DappDapp. Yeah, hopefully we'll get everybody back in just a moment. As soon as everybody is back, we'll get things underway. Apologies for the longer delays than expected. Got updates for you all as well as how the lower is going. As we're getting confirmation, we're going to have to wait a few more minutes. So we're actually going to go back to break for a little bit. I'll get another song popping in. and then we'll jump back for the winners final. Apologies for this long delay. This was not exactly anticipated, but we'll be back in hopefully about 5 minutes. It seems like we'll be back in about 4 to 5 minutes with more action. Apologies. Sounds like the players are just about ready here. Apologies for the very long delay, but we are here. We are hopefully ready. Nawafy and DappDapp are up next. They'll be on stream here for the winners finals. We'll get him here in just a moment. Again, DappDapp will be on the blue for the series. Nawafy on the orange. Both of them had some pretty impressive results with the upper bracket so far. Whereas for the lower bracket, it actually has just caught up here. Jaxx is going to be in the lower finals, so loser of this will play Jaxx. Nawafy beat them earlier in this tournament, actually quite early in this tournament, back in upper winners round 3, actually, at a 2-0 sweep. Nawafy the number 4 seed. Sorry, Nawafy number 7 seed. Sorry, Nawafy's number 4 seed. DappDapp's number 7. Jaxx actually the number 13 seed in this tournament, so they've had quite a good one so far. Seems like we might be having some more technical issues. We'll get this sorted out in just a moment. Oh, we are getting a technical issue here. One moment. Let me get the lobby up for these players. They need a different lobby. Just do this real quick. There we go. Lobby's up. We'll get players in just a moment for another best of 5. Apologies for the longer than expected delay, but hopefully this match will be worth it. Both players having had to get here in a 3-1 win. Nawafy against Zini. DappDapp over Tufyo. As they're back, and they're here. Nawafy's back, DappDapp is back. And we're ready to get things going for the best of 5. That's the incorrect title. It's the winners finals, I promise you. I'll update this whenever I get a chance, I think. I didn't get my overlay correctly. And Nawafy on the orange. It will be our first time getting to see him here today. I'll do that for all of you who have just joined. That only the winner will take home the grand prize of a $50 prize pool. Everything still to play for here as Nawafy will take the dribble. Lusty flick. Oh my goodness, he almost got that too. Will be deflected wide, and DappDapp will score the other way. That's going to be the first goal of the series. And a good time for me to update my overlay. Make sure that it is actually showing correctly. There we go. There we go. We're back. And we're ready to get things. There we go. The overlay is correct now, by the way. It is the winners finals. Winner of this will go to the grand finals with game advantage. Nawafy right now trying to take a little bit of more control, and he will not get it. DappDapp with some incredible defense so far. He's had 2 incredible goal line saves. The first one did result in that first goal as well. Nawafy just trying to get away from him here. Nawafy, a player that's definitely known for his speed. He's a very fast player. He's going to be someone to watch out for in that way, but DappDapp, as we've seen at least earlier, has some pretty incredible creativity. Yeah, better watch for that, but Nawafy will catch him here. 50-50 goes his way, and well, I don't know if that was necessarily mishandled from him. I think he wanted a flip reset. He just didn't get the handle on it as he wanted to. Does win the 50-50. He'll take it. I don't think he'll be complaining, that's for certain. A goal's a goal. You won't really mind how they go in matches like these. Nawafy will be chased from behind. He continues on as Nawafy, the fake! Well, he's definitely got DappDapp on a string. That was something that tufyo really couldn't do last series, was really make DappDapp, put him on a string, make him really second guess his defense. At least early on, Nawafy is a lot less predictable than tufyo is. I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that Nawafy is willing to go for these 50-50s, not so much the flip resets. Maybe DappDapp's just more used to flip resets in his general 1v1 play. Nawafy, for now, at least, is handling it quite well, but he'll need to keep the challenges going. Off the back wall, he's got another one! A little triple tap! Nawafy! Oh, that one was nice. It may not be the cleanest looking triple tap, but it definitely got through DappDapp. He just hung up in the air there. He never looked like he was going to ever drop until he wanted to. It's so tough to defend for DappDapp. He's already on low boost in that position. Nawafy really doing a great job at making him use everything he had. Now he's going again, looking for another one, the bump. Won't have a shot at the end of this thing. He still has the chance to shoot. DappDapp couldn't recover. Nawafy with a 3-goal lead. This is the kind of thing that Nawafy does. He can take over games. DappDapp, so far, feels like he's a bit out of his element here. We've only gone through 2 minutes. It is not a good start for DappDapp. I think he'll be feeling very happy that it's a best of 5, because if this game doesn't get any better for him, he still has more than enough time to recover. Right now, though, this Nawafy and his speed are really doing well to take advantage of DappDapp. That play up the kickoff will be a real good example of it, though. Well, extra wave dashes as well. He recovers so fast. I think a lot of these players are just going to have a tough time matching Nawafy with. He's doing a great job at using it effectively in this game. Gonna feel bad for DappDapp. A difficult match for him to be paired up against here. Nawafy really just... It looks like Nawafy's in free play right now. It's 6-1. My goodness, this is a terrible start for DappDapp. And a really nice flip reset for Nawafy. This is not looking pretty if you're DappDapp. Jaxx waiting in the lower bracket. He's going to have a good amount of time to kind of get himself into the series. That lower final, by the way, is the best of 3. It's not a long match. My thought process coming into this thing is that series, it's a deadly series at lower finals. Considering that you've just had all these best of 3s, and you had to just win 2 of them, it'd be a very tough recovery to go into a best of 3 after having just lost. Oh, not only that, but also again that whole game advantage thing in the grand finals being a best of 5, a rather short matchup. DappDapp will boost on his way back. He knows Nawafy doesn't have anything, so he's willing to get that ball away. In fact, Nawafy's not even willing to challenge him early. Play the fake, hide himself behind the ball. Nawafy can at least force DappDapp back. He'll get some boost as well. Here's his chance. DappDapp. Oh, what a flick! Nawafy was expecting the fake challenge, and well, he went for the fake challenge, expecting DappDapp to sort of fall for it. DappDapp just put some real power behind it. We've definitely seen DappDapp do this before. That will make Nawafy think twice about fake challenging him again. Hey, the best way you're going to beat DappDapp if he has those kind of flicks is hiding behind the ball and not making it obvious when you're challenging. Oh, as he missed the boost, this should be a goal for Nawafy. And it will be. Whiff there for DappDapp. And a big mistake. And not only that, not only did he miss the boost, but he went back for it as well, so he was even slower back to his net. Big kickoff for Nawafy. It'll work, but not very well. He's just given the ball back. He's just given the ball back to DappDapp. Challenge, but gotta be careful not to get demoed. In fact, he might even get a goal on this play, will he? Wide though, and DappDapp might just shoot from here. Throw it down though, he didn't like his positioning. He's got a great angle. Yeah, he's not missing from there. Nawafy, low on boost, had to give him this kind of space, and he doesn't have a lot of things he can do. He just has to jump and hope he's covering enough of the net. Maybe turned a little earlier, maybe he gets there faster, but he wouldn't have had a lot of boost to work with. It's a tough position to be in, a tough call to make if you're Nawafy. There's every reason to score on that play. Oh, and as he just gets the save here. Nawafy's going to get the recovery. He will get demoed. If he gets a good boost spawn, it won't matter. No, it won't matter. DappDapp moves in. 2 goals behind now with a minute to go. Time is catching up to Nawafy here. And he's got to make sure he doesn't give him anything else. Throughout the rest of this game, he'll back to defense for a little bit. Oh, and he'll slow things down as well. That That was beautiful from Nawafy. I don't think we've seen anyone do DappDapp quite like this. That was beautiful. He absolutely outplayed him. I can't say anything else except he just completely outplayed him. He recognized that DappDapp was covering that back post. Such a simple trick. Might just allow Nawafy all that he needs to take this game and start out the winners finals in his favor. Well, he's gonna get another one, so he'll make this even better for himself. That might have just won him the game here, at least the start of this series. They'll take it back and clear this one away. Get ball from that. I'm surprised Nawafy didn't just try to play for the 50-50 instead. Oh, maybe that's why. He just takes him out with the demo. And he's not even going to score from here. He's just going to go all the way back to defense. These last 30 seconds. P1 where he is working with the ball on his own. Reset at the end. No way, not able to get the last touch. He's done a great job though. He's wasted already like 20 seconds off that clock. I don't know if there's a chance DappDapp can come back anymore because of that. Nawafy's done a great job at playing with the clock. And he'll fake kickoff as well, so that's going to slow things even more. Well, he's done a great job at using the time to his advantage. He's going to let this game end as well. That'll be game one. Nawafy started out very well. He ended as well, too. Really, he just completely outplayed DappDapp in this game. Only way to say it. He outplayed him. Strong performance from Nawafy. And pretty sizable game one victory. Going to game two momentarily, but for DappDapp, boy, that game one was sobering to say the very least. He really just could not seem to understand Nawafy's offense. He had a tough time matching him. And again, unlike tufyo, who was a lot more one-dimensional, Nawafy's really not as easy to predict. Not only that, but he's also fast enough to, again, take advantage of those overcommits when DappDapp has them. Not to say he had very many last game, because he didn't. He didn't have that many overcommits. He was just kind of stuck when it came to doing what he wanted to do on offense. Nawafy's not giving him nearly the same amount of space that tufyo did. And you can really see it working against DappDapp's advantage here. Nawafy's going to have to go back for boost and ball. In fact, he'll get both, and he'll get the goal. That is tied, and Nawafy, again, his speed, something that is going to need to be understood by DappDapp rather quickly. Unlike tufyo, DappDapp is not going to be able to outspeed Nawafy nearly as consistently. As Nawafy is going to look to make it 2-1. He will. DappDapp doesn't have enough. And Nawafy again really letting his kickoffs do the work right now. Anytime he's going for kickoff, he's got that wave dash kickoff, so anytime he goes for kickoff, as long as it's somewhat neutral, he will be the first player to it. Doesn't need to necessarily win the kickoff to still get the ball out of it. Well, for DappDapp, he's now got his chance the other way. He's at least been able to defend that kickoff. As now flip reset on Nawafy, called his bluff. DappDapp went all in on the fake, and Nawafy just a gutsy call, I have to think, to recognize what DappDapp was doing there. DappDapp absolutely could have gone for the flip reset as well. Nawafy just, again, called his bluff. I don't know if Nawafy seems to be psychic. He is just doing a great job at predicting DappDapp. And he'll dribble it back. The flip as well. Let's find the dunk, so at least this will mean he's going to be back to defense. In fact, not even just to defense. He is still trying to threaten with shots. DappDapp will get the ball eventually, though. Nawafy, he's going to have to be careful here. He is not in a great spot. In fact, he's in a terrible spot. He's not going to get the boost. Yeah, just in a tough position to defend. DappDapp prioritizing that boost steal. Finally get a little bit of an opening against Nawafy. In fact, he may get another one here. Nawafy doesn't have a lot to work with. He'll play that challenge, though. 50-50 there, too. A little bit too obvious for Nawafy. In fact, it goes in! Ah, it just falls in! I mean, Nawafy wasn't considering just how obvious it was that he was challenging here. The last thing he was expecting was that to somehow find its way to his goal. I didn't even think he was paying attention. I think he was so certain it was going to go wide, he never even looked back at it. It's gonna be tough for Nawafy having had such a good start. And now all of it gone. Again, to DappDapp, who himself does know how to recover and knows how to adapt well. Seeing that same DappDapp we saw against tufyo, although this one will give the ball away for free in the midfield, and it is very easy for Nawafy. We've had a ton of open net goals. A lot of outplays in the midfield, really. That one, though, wasn't really much of an outplay. DappDapp sort of just did it to himself. Nawafy's pretty happy with that. Although this game proving to be a lot tougher for him than the last one was. He's not getting nearly the same opening lead he had in game 1. Oh, it's DappDapp. Great angle here. Nawafy takes him out, though. And there's no shot on the end of this as well, so Nawafy's got all the time he has to get some boost, get back into the work of things, and now he'll have to play a little bit more defense. Only one real shot for Nawafy here. Sorry, for DappDapp here. He'll watch as he gets saved. Another demo from Nawafy. He's got boost now, so he's going to be a lot more eager to go up to offense. Up he goes. He'll get bumped into the ball. It's a desperate move for DappDapp to not give up anything from Nawafy. An early flick will slow things down. Nawafy not really looking to leave. Not going to get the boost, though, so that's offense over for Nawafy. DappDapp will have his chance the other way. That side wall, Nawafy again. Speed picking up, DappDapp. Trying to play up to the speed of Nawafy. That's his way of adapting right now, is he's trying to play fast in the challenges. Last game, maybe his hope is that last game Nawafy got comfortable with the fact that DappDapp was second best to most of those challenges. DappDapp is looking to not let that be the same case here. Down by 1, he knows if he can just win one challenge that Nawafy's not ready for, it's a tied game. Here's his chance. He's got the fake. He's got the net, and he's got the tied game. We haven't seen too many fakes from DappDapp, but this was a beautiful time to call it. Nawafy now knows he's got a lot of work still to do. That though, right on his heels, looking to tie this series. He knows just how tough it is to come back from 2 games out. He just got to see tufyo struggle in the last series as now an air dribble bump. Oh, it's a great call from Nawafy. He completely read that one. He went right under DappDapp. He's going to take the boost as well. DappDapp doesn't have a lot of options here. He'll bump him though. Oh, he scores! DappDapp! What an incredible call! I didn't think there was any hope for him here. He got the bump though. And if that doesn't work, it's a goal the other way. That is a tough decision for DappDapp, but he makes a beautiful call and only catches Nawafy off guard. Nawafy now needs to get himself something. One in a game that has been a lot more difficult for him. Has been able to adapt. Can Nawafy find his next gear? Well, oh, he's just found a challenge. What is it with these players and these overconfident challenges? I mean, DappDapp was looking at that wave dash from Nawafy and thinking he was going to either go for the booster, do a bit of a 180 and go back to net. Nawafy had neither of those in mind. What a challenge. What a call from Nawafy. Now he's looking to get one more. There's still time left in this game. And Nawafy might have his chance. DappDapp bumps. Nawafy will win the race to the ball. The lead favors Nawafy. 20 seconds to go. And it could be a 2-0 series lead. All he needs to do is waste time. DappDapp will win the play. Bumped out, though, by Nawafy. Another challenge. DappDapp's gonna get the ball, though, and the boost, and one last chance to work with. Flip reset. Nawafy goes right in on it. DappDapp's got to keep this one alive. Nawafy, though, won't give him the chance. It's game 2 for the Saudi Arabian. One away from taking the series, advancing to the grand finals. A much tougher battle for Nawafy. He still gets the win, but that was a difficult one for him. DappDapp is... Every single game, it feels like DappDapp's getting better and better at recognizing what he's doing. Nawafy wants to take down DappDapp easily in Game 3. He's going to have to shake up some of his tendencies and find something a little different to work with. Jaxx is waiting in the lower bracket. If Nawafy wins, it'll be Jaxx taking on DappDapp in the losers finals. Now, a whole minute taken here, by the way, from Nawafy. He's going to take his time going into Game 3. Even though this game was his win, I don't think he was exactly happy with that, with how difficult it was. Shake things up, maybe. I think he's looking to also change some things in his own playstyle. Just to, you know, get that... I think he's just trying to get that little extra bit of uncertainty into DappDapp. You go into Game 3 here, and... Well, Nawafy only needs one more win. Series definitely favors him now, but... DappDapp can recover. Oh, what a save for Nawafy! Oh my goodness, a big pre-jump! Not ready to call that being a great call from DappDapp, because he had the right side of the goal, and he absolutely hit it, too. And he'll go for the air dribble bump. And this time he's looking to delay it. Nawafy tried the same trick, it didn't work this time. It worked last game. DappDapp will adapt, and again, as I said, he's very good at adapting. You do one thing on him, he's usually able to not let the same mistake beat him twice. So, for Nawafy at this point, whenever DappDapp goes to those zero bumps, he's got to recognize if he's to challenge early or not. What is this from these two players? Both of them waiting, and in fact, Nawafy's going to come out of this the better. He'll have no problem playing DappDapp here and taking the net as well. DappDapp really knew he was in trouble as well as soon as Nawafy got the boost. The reason why he didn't want to challenge there, he knew that Nawafy's likely to win that. Hide in early part of this game as Nawafy with another bump off the kickoff. He will help out DappDapp a little bit, but that's a beautiful follow-up challenge for Nawafy, and DappDapp will be forced to go back. He's got boost, though. Nawafy's got to play the flip reset. He gets the demo as well. It's right in front of the net for 2-1. Well, he got the demo on the follow-through. Little fortune for Nawafy, but he will not mind at all. The lead, he's looking just to expand it and to make this unreachable for DappDapp here in the end of what could be the end of the winners finals. It'll also just be the start of the reverse sweep. DappDapp will need to win this game, and every game from here on out if he wants to advance to the grand finals and have that game advantage. Now Nawafy's looking for his next chance. He's got the demo on DappDapp. Spawn will actually help DappDapp, but not enough. He got bumped by Nawafy right up the spawn. That's some unfortunate timing for DappDapp. He has the right spawn as well. That is a good spawn for him. One where he's close to the ball, but he gets bumped. It's always going to be tough for him to get that block, but it's even tougher when Nawafy runs right into you. Oh, look at this, the double delay kick off. Neither player wanted to play aggressive to it. Nawafy, once again, looks like he's looking to do what he did in game 1, and that is have control. Read what DappDapp's got as well. He has been demoed. Should be an answer. I think it will be. DappDapp will take it in slowly. It was about time Nawafy got a little bit of demo as well. DappDapp has been less willing to go for them in this series. Again, I think it's due to the fact that Nawafy's a lot more elusive and I think DappDapp also realizes that the demos may not be the way to beat Nawafy. Unfortunately, he's just overcome it. That's 4-2. Nawafy is back up by 2. Well, it was a risky kickoff. At this point, you can take risks if you're DappDapp. Especially down you by a couple goals, you'll want to take as many risks as you can. See if you can... Well, maybe not as many as you can, but take risks so that you can come back in this thing. Not leave it up to chance by the end of the game where you have to take risks that you maybe don't want to. He's low on boost. Forced back. That pinch from DappDapp will actually be straight to Nawafy. Oh, he almost gave it away. That could have been a goal for DappDapp. He read it as well, but just not well enough. And Nawafy, he'll take it in. He'll slow down a little bit more, but it's 5-2 for Nawafy. Right now, the way that things are going, DappDapp may be seeing the losers finals up next against Jaxx. Think it's slow here, DappDapp. The high flick, just a little wide of the net. For the dribble, Nawafy chasing him down will take the demo as well. He just caught up to him on the sidewall. The car slows down just slightly when you go up that sidewall. Nawafy saving his boost so that he can boost up it. Lose as much speed as DappDapp would. Now he's just going in right now, Nawafy. Gotta be careful not to get demoed though. This is an odd position to be in. DappDapp's waiting for boost. I don't know if Nawafy realizes that DappDapp's just waiting for boost so he can challenge. No. There we go. Finally someone's gonna make the move. It's DappDapp. And it should be a goal. Oh, it almost wasn't. Hit the post. He was able to get one through Nawafy. As Nawafy, again, I don't think he realized at the start of that play that DappDapp's waiting for the boost to spawn. He had to act a little earlier. He could not allow DappDapp to have full boost on that play. He'll bump him and actually do a good recovery. That is not a bump that Nawafy wanted. He'll go back to net here. Low on boost though. He's got to commit to something. That something is an easy save as DappDapp lost control. DappDapp bumped as well. Nawafy used a lot of boost on that blaze, so he'll need to get some here from the corner. He won't spawn for him though. He's gonna go across the field. He'll take this other corner. His chance again. And a half. Oh, he just got enough on it. Little flick. Just enough on it. It was not a beautiful flick from Nawafy. It had the power. He is perfect for shooting right now. 6 for 6. Nawafy is just not missing. Again, just like what we saw in Game 1, he has made some adjustments. He has definitely been willing to mix up his offense. Jeff's having much tougher time reading it as he'll go for a flick himself. How on earth does Nawafy get to that? I know he just had one of those, but my goodness, Nawafy, and he might even score as well. DappDapp just got back in time. He's not going to score on this play, but he will at least look for the bump. Nawafy's got to be careful. He's being chased right now. As DappDapp with a heavy flick. It's up the bar and in. We've seen DappDapp do that before. Down by 2 with less than a minute to go. It is desperation time for DappDapp. If Nawafy can win the kickoff as he has done more often in this series, he's going to have to chase after him and really take some huge risks. He needs to win this kickoff. And he will. He will, actually. He's just got the boost there. Nawafy couldn't get the wave dash as he wanted it. And here goes DappDapp. 1 goal away. Well, he needed that kickoff win desperately. 1 goal away from tying this thing up. Not letting Nawafy take the series in just 3 games. That kickoff will be a fake for Nawafy, and he can just take his time right now. DappDapp's got to go eventually here. 30 seconds to go. Nawafy looking for one more. He's got it as well. He knows DappDapp has to play aggressive. DappDapp can't wait for him here. He knows that as long as he just gets it right by him, he can at least sneak in behind. He does, and it's 2 goals up again for Nawafy here in Game 3 of this best of 5. He'll lose the boost again, though. Oh, no, he actually won the boost on that play. DappDapp's in an even tougher position now, because Nawafy is going to run away with this. Not even willing to play that aggressively. DappDapp goes with a bump. Nawafy just keeps running away. Elusive as he can be, DappDapp will not be able to catch up. Nawafy, with one last block, will take the series in a sweep. DappDapp will be sent to the lower finals to take on Jaxx. For Nawafy, he's in the grand finals here off a 3-0 sweep. DappDapp unable to match him. That'll end that match in the upper bracket. Well, for Nawafy, things are getting better for him. For DappDapp, he'll have to take on Jaxx in the lower finals. Tough match for him. That is a best of 3 as well, a much shorter match as well, so it's going to get a lot more difficult too. But for now, Dapp is not out of it. He hasn't played Jaxx yet, but he'll get his chance here very soon. For us here, we're going to go to a quick break. When we come back, we'll have the lower finals. We're going to make this break. We'll be back very soon. Hopefully, we won't have as many delays as we had before. But for DappDapp, he'll need to recover quickly. Jaxx is up next in the lower finals, and Jaxx looking to continue his incredible lower bracket run. After losing in winners round 3 to Nawafy, he wants his rematch. He will get it if he can win the next 2 games. We'll be back soon. Well, everybody, we've got some unfortunate news. It sounds like for DappDapp, they will not be able to compete in the losers final. So we're actually going to be moving to the grand finals right away here, pretty quickly here. We're going to go back to a break, but it will be Nawafy taking on Jaxx in the last match of the night. So we're going to actually be going back to a break, since obviously there is no losers finals. We'll get everything set up, but when we are back, Nawafy and Jaxx. Remember that Nawafy has a game advantage, so that will be important in our next best of 5. So we'll go back to break. We'll be back in about 5 minutes. We'll have the grand finals for you all, the last match of the night, and all the marbles for that $100 prize pool.
Hey, they screaming, this is my moment, my fate written, I'm chosen. Other spirits fall, but mine has ceased to be broken. You stripping down my pride, but time my only opponent. And lately I abide, but limitless I've awoken. So let me show you that everything I sacrificed mattered. All that blood, sweat, tears that I scattered. All that fake talk, fear that you splattered. Push me to right here, a new chapter. Too many times, the shots that y'all are taking. One too many times that I've been stuck patient on my downfall. Antidote seeking while I was vacant, but the crown falls simply to those who try to take it. One shot to get two paid, and my 3 wet like lemonade. 4 times and I step back to reload and I let it spray. This is everything that I need, everything that I wanted, everything that I bleed. This is victory and I got it, cause I'm here now, waiting for the flag, waiting.
Well, you know what that music means. The championship is only minutes away. Nawafy takes on Jaxx in the last match night, and what a run it has been for Jaxx through a pretty difficult bracket. He lost Nawafy in winners round 3 in a 2-0 sweep. to say the very least here, he has definitely earned his spot here in the grand finals. From winners round 3, he lost, had to play all the way in lowers. He started in losers round 4, Secret Dane, then he took down Enzo, then Prozac, then Ness, then Zini, and then tufyo, and most recently DappDapp. So Jaxx has had quite the run in this bracket. He's now only one series win away from championship, but this is going to be his toughest match yet. The only guy who's been able to beat him so far in Nawafy is his last challenge. Nawafy's got to be feeling pretty good. Not only does he get to play against guys he's already swept, but he's getting out of game advantage in this best of 5 as well. So this is a game advantage, an important game advantage for Nawafy. He's got to be feeling incredibly confident coming into this series. And to be fair, why shouldn't he be? This is about the kind of position you want to put yourself in. Only moments away from getting things started. Only moments away from what will be an exceptional night of action. Nawafy takes on Jaxx. Reminder, all Nawafy needs to do is win 2 games. For Jaxx, he needs to win 3. It's possible for either of these players to take it. I mean, Jaxx has had quite the run in lower bracket. Again, he's going to have a tough time here. Nawafy has been quite the challenge so far. For now, we will to join in as soon as they are here. We're getting this set up and ready to go. Prediction poll is up, the last of the night. Who do you got winning this thing, Nawafy or Jaxx? Make sure you tell us in the chat. Yeah, this is the last match of the night, the biggest match of the night. Nawafy or Jaxx, only one player can be champion of the Flex 1v1 tournament, can win that $50 prize. It's all for first, so you win and you take it, you lose and you get nothing. It is not an easy tournament, and 1v1 tournaments, I don't think they ever are. They always seem to have prize pools, it's always all for first. But Nawafy, he's got to feel confident. He's in the best spot he can possibly be here. Against the guy he's already beaten, off a 3-0 sweep, a 1-game advantage in a best of 5. This has got to be the perfect spot for Nawafy to be. For Jaxx, I mean, hey, he's in a great spot. He can at least make the comeback happen. Has played Nawafy already, so maybe he can adapt to him. It's really the only way I can think that you'd be able to beat Nawafy right now is being able to adapt to him after that first loss. We'll have to wait and see how things progress. Be good here so far for Nawafy. Everything started in hopefully just a few minutes at most. Everybody's in the lobby for what will be the grand finals tonight. I'm looking forward to this. This is, I mean, the match that everybody looks forward to, right? The grand finals. It's what you want to see. I mean, it is the match you want to see. And I mean, before we go, obviously, of course, go into it, gotta say big thank you to NTX Esports for even getting this tournament set up. I mean, essentially it's their event. I feel absolutely honored to be streaming it, to be here. Of course, we've got, and I'm absolutely honored to see, again, how many people we've shown up. I mean, we've had 50 players sign up for this tournament. That is a lot of people for a tournament that's relatively small in size. Again, shoutouts to NTX Esports and all that they do. This has been an amazing event so far, and of course, I can't wait to see it conclude and crown a champion at the end of the night. Of course, the question comes down to, can Jaxx, rebound from what he saw earlier against Nawafy, the lower bracket? Can he find his redemption, if you will? Especially against Nawafy again, who has that game advantage. And we're only moments away from getting this series underway. As here we go. Sounds like they're joining, and sounds like they're about to get things going for the grand finals. This is it here for both these players. One more match, one more series, 2 or 3 more wins to take the championship. All that tonight has brought will come down to this one final conclusion. Is it the unstoppable Saudi Arabian who's been tearing it up through the upper bracket, or does Jaxx find his revenge in the match that matters most? A hot streak for Nawafy, a lower bracket survival for Jaxx. This is about it. Quickly. Make sure that things are set correctly. The first thing we're gonna do, by the way, though, is while we get things set up, is we're gonna make sure that we do have that game advantage for Nawafy. There we go. Now we will get things going. There we go. Oh, the overlay's not working correctly. Oh, that's even better. Well, you know what? We'll just do it by manual, I guess. This sucks. I hate doing it by manual. Oh, well. There we go. We'll get things back up and running in just a moment. There we go. Well, I was going to do it and have it where the overlay can update automatically, but clearly it won't, so we're back to just doing things like this. So here we go. Let's move into game 2 of the best of 5. Get in mind, Nawafy already with a game advantage. He just needs 2 more wins. Oh, thank you for the raid, tufyo. Thank you so much. And again, thank you for competing tonight. It was great having you here. I hope you enjoyed it as well. Thank you so much. This is the grand finals, as you all know. Nawafy takes on Jaxx. Jaxx on the blue. Nawafy on the orange. Jaxx looking for a little bit of a rebound and a way to come back into this thing. But Nawafy only needs 2 wins. He's already got the game advantage. Things look good for Nawafy and his chances. Of course, players have played each other before. Jaxx, I'm sure, can find ways to adapt from then. Got quite the lower bracket run as well, all the way from losers round 4. He's had to work his way back, and well, Nawafy's gonna have to work a little harder here. Jaxx already almost got a second goal on him right there. Be just why, but Nawafy not looking to let that one get away from him for too long. He'll play the challenge instead. And nearly 7 on the overcommits here is Jaxx, but Nawafy still can use his speed to get the advantage. It's gonna be one of the toughest parts of the night for Jaxx to keep up with Nawafy. I didn't get to see the series earlier. Again, they played in winners round 3, so I didn't get to see their match. I can only imagine that that speed of Nawafy was an issue for Jaxx just as much as it was an issue for DappDapp. Although Jaxx the heavy underdog here. I think he came in this one as the 13th seed. So he is a heavy underdog compared to Nawafy. I think it's the number 4 seed. But if you know anything about 1v1s, you know seeding really doesn't matter too much when it comes to just getting wins when you need to. Still though, Nawafy does have a lead there off that overcommit from Jaxx. A lot more defensive from Jaxx overall. He's got to be careful though, Nawafy. Oh, he just missed. Jaxx let him have that shot as well. He'll get the goal the other way, so Nawafy, he's going to be kicking himself because he had a great look at it. Jaxx never wanted to go for it too. All he needs to do is place in a good shot. He would have had that one, and would have been a really nice 3-1 lead for him this early in the game too. Of course, though, Jaxx not looking to let it be that easy. About to take the ball back on the dribble. Play by Nawafy. He'll manage to take the corner, or not so much. He's actually going to go for the ball first. It's just barely off the target. He's going to see this one fall in front. Jaxx is just toying with him now. Nawafy gets there. It was absolute panic on the goal line for Nawafy. Had nothing to work with. Jaxx, I'm surprised he doesn't score on that. Nawafy will go the other way, but he is having a tough time keeping the ball in this possession as he's missed the challenge. Well, this is an open net miss for Jaxx. Nawafy's not even have to go for the ball here. It's that wide of the net. He'll pinch it away. Jaxx doesn't have a lot of boost. He should be able to cover, though. Nawafy again failing on the offensive side. Just not having an easy time getting the dribble. Jaxx will hold on to this. Reset. Pop! Nawafy got to it. Still no offensive work where Jaxx is just keeping the ball away from him. Nawafy can't score if he doesn't have the ball. Really, Jaxx is looking to play by those rules. The rules are that he will set his own offense. Nawafy is just gonna find a way to get any offense against him. The game gone. $150 on the line for the and only for the winner who takes it. So Nawafy, flip reset! Nawafy! A huge, huge lead! A flip reset over Jaxx! Nawafy takes the goal advantage! Not done yet, he'll need another. Still half the games to go, and Jaxx, what we've seen from him so far, he is definitely someone who is not going to give you much to work with on his half of the field. He's gonna have to work for every goal he gets. As a flip reset from Jaxx, perfectly played! Nawafy took his chance on the early play, but Jaxx saw it. He knew exactly what he was doing. Such a tough shot as well. That's the reasoning for Nawafy to go early. Jaxx was up high, he knew it was going to be a difficult shot. Proving he has what it takes, and he's going to have to a little something else to beat him, as he'll get the boost in the corner. Run away with this ball for a little bit longer. Little dribble to take with him. Jaxx on full boost, and Nawafy will take his chance with an extra shot there. He'll go up the ceiling instead. Ground pinch, he'll fake it instead, and Jaxx never fell for it. He never committed to the play, so Nawafy's gonna go back instead. Jaxx up the back wall. No chance to shoot. Nawafy's gonna chase him down and doesn't have anything to work with here. Outplays him for now. Reset again. Very low challenge, and Nawafy not even close. Far too much room given to Jaxx. Nawafy looks petrified on defense. He's just not able to keep that same close rotations that he liked when he was going up against DappDapp. Of course, Jaxx, playing as defensively as he is, isn't giving Nawafy much to work with. He will take the dribble here. Nawafy will tie the game up off of that dribble. I know the big thing I'm seeing from these players is how much room they're giving. This is a lot of space for these players to work with. As far as I'm not seeing a closer battle. I don't know, at least from my experience, I do not like giving players that I play against in 1v1 that kind of room to work with. Players like that kind of space, they really do work with it well. Jaxx trying to work with it here. Be able to get that last touch. Nawafy defends him for now. No boost to work with though. He's gonna have to jump in early, or maybe not so much. He'll have a recovery. Is it fast enough though? Well, it won't be. That shot though is just on. It kisses the post. It's just enough, and Jaxx with the lead inside the final minute of Game 2 to tie up the series. Looking for his redemption. Nawafy down by 1 will need something soon. Early shot. Not fool Jaxx. Nawafy may not have played this one well. It is wide of his goal. Jaxx has got to go back now. Nawafy chasing him down. Is it on target? It is! It's on! And it is in the net! Jaxx just couldn't get back to it in time. Nawafy kept it high. He knew Jaxx didn't have a lot of boost to work with. He plays it perfectly. 20 seconds left. In Game 2 of the Grand Finals, it could be a 2-0 series lead already. Or it could be the start of Jaxx's return. Jaxx will have the ball. And the chance to shoot. Nawafy get the play up the back wall. Jaxx outplays him here. Nawafy just clears it away. Maybe one last chance for Jaxx in regulation. Nawafy opting not to go. He'll let it hit the floor and go to overtime. Nawafy will win the OT kickoff as well, so he'll get first attempt. For a 2-0 series lead. The air dribble bump. Jaxx Jones is early. Nawafy again. does he have this time? It's a reset. He does outplay Jaxx. It's not on. Is it a chance for follow? He can't get back to it. He doesn't have the boost. Now Jaxx has his chance to go up on offense. Nawafy will hide, but another edge of a bump here. Jaxx! Oh, he doesn't get it all fully! He'll have to go back to defense. It was well played, just that the shot wasn't there. He'll get back, but I think Nawafy is not looking to let him have another one of those. He might have to here. Here goes Jaxx again. It's a reset this time, though. He gets it! It's over in game 2! Jaxx wins this time! And the series is tied in the grand finals! In incredible overtime fashion, Jaxx now has a game back in the series. A close battle, but boy oh boy, Jaxx is playing a rather defensive posturing. He is making sure he doesn't take any unnecessary risks. You gotta give credit to him. He is definitely faring a lot better than DappDapp did. He is giving Nawafy very little to work off of. You're not seeing many mistakes from Jaxx. You're not seeing a lot of overcommits. Really, for Nawafy, the only way you're going to beat him is just by pure skill. It's going to be a tough battle for both these players, but at least kept things close. It is now essentially a best of 3 in the grand finals. Nawafy's series lead, well, it's gone. He's going to have to build himself a new one as he'll bump out Jaxx. He slowed down, though, before he got there, so no demo. He is not very confident on his offense right now. Jaxx doing a great job at, again, limiting the options out of Nawafy, as he might actually have gotten a goal here. He has. He's outplayed Nawafy as well from his own half of the field. And Jaxx is just doing it right now. He is fully recognizing Nawafy's tentative playstyle. It's not the same sort of confidence we saw in the winners' finals. Look at Jaxx with what could be a huge upset here if he's able to keep things going. That isn't going to help him, though. Too easy for Nawafy. And, well, we haven't seen too many overcommits from Jaxx. That will be one, and now he's just missed the boost as well. Back to defense. Nawafy knows as he'll just send it into the half of the field. He didn't like that dribble. That's a giveaway to Jaxx, but knows what to do from here. He has definitely commanded the air as he'll go for the back and go for the net. He's hit the same spot as he did last game off a flip reset. This time he just does it off of a dribble, but it's the exact same spot, the top of the net. Nawafy continuously likes to challenge that kind of play because he thinks it's too high up to really find the goal. Jaxx is proving that he has some incredible accuracy. Nawafy, every time that he sees Jaxx goes in the air, he's got to have some way to defend him. Now Jaxx is winning this series because of that. As he'll... Oh, is he going to get another one? He will. And Nawafy nowhere to be seen. Went all the way up for this challenge, and he was very slow back. He is just not able to keep up with Jaxx right now. Off the kickoff, Jaxx will once again... Oh, he doesn't win the boost, though. I thought he would have been able to take the boost there, but he slowed down a little bit. I think he was looking for the shot at the end of that play. Nawafy will play him on the 50-50 in the air, take a goal back, and keep things close for now. Nawafy not out of this, not even the slightest, but his lack of offense has definitely been a concern throughout the entirety of the series so far. Chances he's getting, he's got to make them count. Not easy to do, and oh man, what a play from Jaxx. Calls Nawafy's bluff. Nawafy, who didn't even start moving from the corner, just kind of gave up. He knew exactly what was happening there. As soon as the flick went in, he knew he wasn't going to get up to it in time, and Jaxx is just continuously winning the air right now. Again, right now, Nawafy swept this guy earlier. Nawafy may be facing a completely different Jaxx than he saw earlier. Again, now, Jaxx, who is forcing Nawafy to play a lot more scared, which, again, does not play well to Nawafy, and it just gets worse and worse. It's 5-2. We're barely two minutes into this thing, and Jaxx might just take match point here. He may sweep Nawafy in this grand finals. Won't get any better off the kickoff. It's 6-2, and I can't imagine. I don't know if Nawafy wants to stick around any longer into this game. He has just not been able to keep up with Jaxx's goal scoring. And the kickoffs haven't helped him either. That was a huge lifeline for him against DappDapp was the kickoff. He consistently won against DappDapp there. Against Jaxx, we're seeing the complete opposite. He is struggling to win kickoffs. Like that, but his offense just can't seem to work, and he is just... I can't imagine this is going to go any better. Yeah, it is. There's the next goal from Nawafy. I'm not surprised. Halfway through the game as well. Jaxx just completely dismantled him. That'll end that right there. That'll be game 3. Jaxx just needs one more win. He could sweep Nawafy in the grand finals. I'm gonna say it. You gotta be scared if you are Nawafy right now. This is about as bad as things can go for you. Jaxx just needs one more game win. I actually forgot to update the overlay. One moment. There we go. Jaxx, the lower bracket winner. Boy, I mean, he lost to Nawafy earlier as well, so this is the only guy I think he really wants to take on right now. And I think it's the only guy he wanted to get his revenge. It's the only guy he wanted to really, I think, play in the grand finals. Was the guy who beat him. Get his revenge. He has done a great job so far, and Nawafy, I don't know where his mentality is, but he better hope he can reset. Because if he doesn't, it could be a very short end of the tournament. Jaxx has gotten off to an amazing start, and he has kept that momentum running high. Bump up the kickoff too. That will help Jaxx even more. He's already up by 1. And if he can play in the air, you know he's going to be scary. He'll just go for the early flick. Nawafy take the challenge, or not even that. Jaxx isn't going to go. He'll win possession. Still more than enough boost for Jaxx. He is not. Again, he is leaving very little for Nawafy. This, though, will go in front of net. Jaxx will be forced to jump. Nawafy with time. A reset. And another reset. And another reset! It's not going to be enough, though, and Jaxx will roll this away. He'll rush to the net and take a 2-0 lead. He didn't really play that first touch well, though. He shot it wide of the goal, that initial touch. Wide of the boost as well, so it was a bit of a tougher rush run than he would have wanted. Catch up, and Nawafy at this point, once again down early. Up he goes with a dribble. Now he'll go for the last touch. Jaxx, though, covers his options. Thinking he is just covering so many. He's not giving Nawafy much to work with on offense. Nawafy will go back. Gonna chase him down on the demo as well. It's gonna get even worse for Nawafy because he still hasn't scored this game. Jaxx for 3-0. Can't get the flick past Nawafy. He'll go back to his own half of the field here. That will fool Nawafy a little bit, but it is great. It's a great choice for Jaxx. He just keeps possession. He knows Nawafy's chasing. He's just playing those challenges as he'll win the 50-50 and make it 3-0. He's just continuing from what we saw in Game 3. And boy, Nawafy, if he has any hope to have a chance in Game 5, he needs to turn this around immediately. I'm gonna be honest, Jaxx was a relative unknown coming into this tournament for me. I think he was predicted to do relatively well, but not even make top 8. He's had an incredible night so far, and finals could be just the cherry on top of a $50 prize pool. He'll chase it back. Nawafy looking for his first goal of the game. It is off the crossbar, and it's in the goal. Nawafy, after 2 whole minutes of goallessness, his 4th shot of the game will go in. That should tell you just how tough it has been on offense for him. He's only had 4 shots in these first 2 minutes. He has struggled so far against Jaxx, who again has given him so little to work with, and is now letting it be more of a mental battle than anything else. Now that he knows Nawafy can't seem to get offense going, more rather that he's shutting down Nawafy's offense. He'll flick it downfield. Bit of overconfidence though for Jaxx. He will head back to net. The weak flick for Nawafy will be easily kept out, and Jaxx is going to clear it away. Nawafy will be chased to the corner. Jaxx doesn't have the boost. He'll have to rush back. Nawafy knows this. He'll go for an air dribble play of his own. Or rather, he'll pinch it away. He was expecting Jaxx to early challenge that. Did. And he'll go for the dribble of his own. A dunk as well! Right through Nawafy! Well, Nawafy did almost everything right there. He just didn't get the touch he wanted. It was a bit too heavy from his car. And Jaxx jumps on top of it. Doing almost everything right. And still, it's not enough to beat Jaxx on Jaxx's offense. Nawafy down by 3 with 2 minutes to go. Jaxx is almost at a championship. He will commit there. This is an answer for Nawafy. He'll be more than happy to take that goal. And he'll take anything he can get in this game. Here he goes again. Flip reset early. He'll take it as well. Is that on target? It is off the post, and now it's in! Nawafy, 1 goal behind, and a flip reset, the early flip reset. He's got his momentum back. A couple kickoffs have gone his way. If he can win kickoff, he gets those first chances. Definitely something that Nawafy wants right now. And he may even have a tie game. It's in! It bounced off Jaxx into the goal. Well, he's got another kickoff when Jaxx going for the delay kickoff, and Nawafy saw it. And with the way that Nawafy plays kickoffs, the delay kickoff was probably not what he wants to go for there. He doesn't generally flip into the kickoff. But he goes for the wave dash, and Jaxx, I don't know if maybe he didn't read that, but kind of delay kickoff doesn't work well against that kind of play because it allows for follow-throughs. Nawafy has it, and now tied game with 100 seconds left. For Jaxx, this could be championship for Nawafy. We could see game 5. Jaxx to clear. The target, Nawafy with an easy save. Jaxx moving, he's got full boost. And a challenge from Nawafy will send it to the half of the field. Get him some boost and give him another chance on defense. Jaxx up in the air. This is a scary spot to be. He's got the play. A bump as well. The lead goes to Jaxx. The air dribble bump. The all reliable. We have seen so many of these tonight, but that has got to be the most important so far. A little over a minute to go, but for Jaxx, he's now, if he can hold this lead, he will be champion of the Flex 1v1 tournament. Nawafy, early flick. He'll have the corner boost as well. Jaxx got to be careful, it's in front of his net, and he'll be taken out of the way. Nawafy with another opportunity. Room to work. Nawafy, the fake on 1. What does he have? It's a big save for Jaxx. Nawafy will take the boost as well, so Jaxx with even less to go for. Nawafy again. Here he goes. Reset on target. It's just off the back post, saved away by Jaxx. Nawafy still giving him nothing to work with. Jaxx will chase him down. Still not a lot of boost to work with. Jaxx will race back. Nawafy again. He needs to score. It's up the ceiling. He won't get the shot here. And now Jaxx will take it away from him. Nawafy forced back. He'll get boost as well. Nawafy on the save. 20 seconds to go. Jaxx is up by 1. Oh, he made a mistake. Can Nawafy get back in time? No, he won't. It was a very light touch for Jaxx, and it was almost one that was given away. Nawafy just needs one last opportunity here in regulation. He needs to get Jaxx off the ball first. As he'll chase away. Musty flick on target! Nawafy comes in clutch! On the last chance of regulation, it's Nawafy who ties the game. And this ball will be kept up for a little longer. Nawafy looking for one last play to send us to game 5. The game is on his car. He'll go for the dribble. Jaxx is there. Nawafy keeps it up. You may want to let this hit the ground. Jaxx will do it for him. Overtime in game 4. Jaxx is 1 goal away from winning the championship. Nawafy is 1 away from going to game 5. Nawafy's already up. Flip reset. On target. Easily kept away. Jaxx will go for his own attempt. He's got a lot of tricks to work with. This looks like it might be an air dribble bump. It will be. Nawafy challenges early. He will not let Jaxx have that chance for a free. Jaxx again. Oh, is it on? It's off the crossbar! Jaxx is the champion! An overtime win. Nawafy is bested by the player he sent to the lower bracket. Jaxx takes it in game number 4. He was sweeping Nawafy even a game down early. What a night for Jaxx. And what a lower bracket run as well, all the way from losers round 4. You rarely see those kind of runs, but Jaxx makes it. Will win tonight. And an honestly quite incredible series victory against Nawafy. Congratulations to Jaxx. That is incredibly difficult win. My goodness, that was an incredible. I am incredibly impressed from Jaxx right there. 3-1 to end the series, to take the championship to the lower bracket. It is definitely an upset and a surprise, but it shows you just how, volatile 1v1 can be. The fact that Jaxx can take a win here. Take the series over Nawafy and win the Flex 1v1 here, hosted by NTX. What a night. What a series for Jaxx. Again, for NTX, I'm sure more than happy. That was an incredible showing. Considering that he's been, I think, streaming this entire night as well, that's going to be a very fitting end. And finals that goes 3 games all for Jaxx as well, but that will end the tournament as well. Congratulations to Jaxx. The $100, the $50 is theirs. Take the prize pool. Giving you a good example of why you don't give up in the lower bracket. So many players do it. Proves that if you don't give up, you still give yourself a good chance, and fun that has got to be for them. Again, big thank you to NTX Esports. All the support that they've done. This has been incredible night of matches. Very happy with how this tournament has gone, and good to see Jaxx get the victory. Congratulations to Jaxx. Thank you to all the players who showed up, to all the players that showed up on stream. Nawafy, of course, Jaxx, who just